All right, welcome back, everybody, to another pickup show. I haven't done one of these in months. Not because I haven't been buying any comics, I just haven't really been setting them aside to kind of do these videos on the regular. And with it being Saturday, it's Saturday evening here. I figured, what, I can throw something together real fast and get it out to you guys for content, and just show you some of the stuff I bought the last couple of weeks. Now, if you all follow me on IG, you probably already saw some of these books because I do like sharing pickups that I do get, my mail calls and whatnot on Instagram. But even if you've seen them there, I'm going to just show you them here. Just kind of go through a few fun categories of some books that I've been grabbing, like I said, the last couple of weeks or so. Hopefully you like that, as well as the other content here on the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe, hit the alert button so you don't miss anything. Continue to keep telling your friends. We can keep growing this channel as we can keep doing more giveaways. I have a giveaway about to go on this week. Announcement video will also be dropping tonight, on Saturday, 12/18. So make sure you check that out to see how you can enter to win this, the 1,200 subscriber kind of a celebration here. We hit a little minor milestone, but I still like to give stuff away. So every time we hit these little minor milestones, I'm going to do a little giveaway. So if you want to know what this giveaway is, make sure to go check out that video also on the channel. Now, with that all being said, let's just get right into it here with what we've got. And like I said, I got a few little categories, small stack, not a ton of books. And the first category we're going to look at are the later printings that I've been grabbing. As you know or may not know, I've been doing a lot of picking up of later printings. I've been doing a whole video series on them as well, on the Forgotten Fridays, the Forgotten Later printings. So I'm becoming a little bit more interested in them. And some of them are good pickups. Like, yeah, you can find stuff out there for cheap that's good return on investment, because some of these are really hard to find. One, for instance, is this Unbeatable Squirrel Girl 2. This is the second print. This is the 2015, the volume 1, first issue. And I found this for $4.50 at a shop. And this second printing, can sell pretty good. It can sell like 40, 50 bucks out there. I don't know. So that's the kind of thing. Keep an eye out for some of these, because some of them could be get a little pricey if you want to go and flip them or keep them, or you just find them on a bargain. Just know what you're looking for with the Marvel later printings, especially during this time frame. And like I said, I think this was 2015. All they did was recolor the border down on the trade dress. Everything was red on first prints, blues on second prints, I think green on thirds, yellow on fourths, might be pink or purple. They basically just changed the color. And with this one, just going back to it again, if you couldn't see it, you can also see the squirrel there also tells you that this is a squirrely second printing. So other than that, and the color, you may not pick it up that easily, like you might identify it. But now hopefully you do, now that I've shown you. A couple other ones that I picked up, I grabbed with Hawkeye. I've been collecting these for a while now. I've gotten most of the third prints of the David Aja run and Matt Fraction, but I've been getting the other printings as well when I can find them for a decent price. So I got issue 3, the what is this one? The second printing. So second printing of issue 3. Some of these have price stickers on them, but that's not what I paid. I got these in a deal that I made offline on something. This is actually a first printing, but just got it thrown in as well. This is issue 4. And you can see that it's a very, very stark white. And then they add a little bit of a touch of purple on the second print, because this is the second print for it. And then the third print would be like a full purpleized version of it. But this is the second print for number 4. And even though this is issue 5, this is kind of what I'm talking about as far as the third printings go. They'll get the purple background kind of a action there. So those are the later printings that I grabbed the last, I don't know, like I said, a couple of weeks. But up next, we are going to go into a little variant section. You also probably know by now, I do like collecting variants. I do like buying variants because they're fun. They're different. It adds a little something to a hunt, because regular editions a lot of times can be easy to find. Variants, on the other hand, could be tougher. So it's kind of fun to go digging for them, whether you're digging through boxes or even digging online, because you just got to search. It's just patience. Patience can pay off, because sometimes you can find some things that are kind of tough, like these Dark Horse 1 in 5s. Granted, they're only 1 in 5 variants, but some of these can be tough to find. And, I found this. It was like $4 online. I bought this. This is a Dark Times. What's this? Out of the Wilderness. So this is the Dark Times, I think, Out of the Wilderness, number 1. So like I said, it's a 1 in 5. Pretty cool Vader cover. Got it for like $4. You're not going to find a ton of them out there because there just aren't. I know the print run will tell you that there's a bunch, but I don't know where these things are. They're probably just ignored, destroyed. Who knows? But these 1 in 5s are tougher than you would think, considering they're only 1 in 5 variants. And speaking of 1 in 5 variants, the other series that I talked about probably like a month or maybe more than a month ago, as far as incentive variants, those were the 1 in 10s. But I just recently picked up the 1 in 5 variants for Mad Balls. I know it's an odd series, but Mad Balls, I don't know, just something nostalgic about them. And some of these are just cool covers, and they're, like I said, even these are not easy to find. And this is the 1 in 5 for number 1, as well as 1 in 5 for number 2. I said, I know if you remember what Mad Balls were, they were just those little grotesque little caricature, soft Nerf type balls, and they just had like little faces and things like, like this, like a little Cyclops with a unicorn horn, or a little werewolf face for issue 3 here. So a lot of these covers are based off of actual Mad Balls from back in the day. And then finally, issue 4, which is a popular, the eyeball was a popular Mad Ball of the time. So all those are 1 in 5s as well. Again, I got them at a decent price. They were pretty cheap, but they are not always that easy to find. Again, you can go look for yourself, and if you find them online, you can see what they cost if you can find them, but there are not a ton of them out there. So just keep that in mind. Now, I still got more variants. I'm just moving these off the rack so we have some room to put some of these other ones up. I got these A-Force variants. This is issue 9. This is a 1 in 25 by David Nakayama. I am a big fan of David Nakayama, so I usually grab his covers if I can find them at a good price. And I found that one at a decent price. I don't remember what I paid, but it was pretty cheap. It was like close to cover. As well as this issue 1 for this same Avengers A1. This is an 8-bit variant. I like these 8-bit kind of throwbacks. It makes me nostalgic for the old school Capcom games and whatnot from back in the day, playing old Nintendo, Super NES type things. But I don't remember the ratio on this. It might also be a 1 in 25, or it could just be a 1 in 10. But this 8-bit variant was also pretty cheap. As I said, I paid like close to cover price for them. This is another one I covered on Chasing Ghosts just a week or 2 ago. It ended up being just hard to find because there were copies available, and this was one of the copies that was available, and I figured I'd just buy it because it was close to like $10. This is a 1 in 25 of Black Panther and the Crew for number 1. Not that easy to find, so they're still hard to find, but there were a few, and like I said, for the price, I figured I'd grab it, so I grabbed one. Pretty cool cover. And while doing that show, I had mentioned at the time that there was one of these other covers that I had seen at a shop and was going to go back to get it if they still had it. And thankfully, they did still have it. This was Cage number 3. There were none online at the time of when I shot the video. I'm not sure if there's any up now, but this is just not an easy book to find. I had left this one behind because if you see, there's like a little corner ding. I mean, you more can see it on the backing board, but the corner did get a little ding as well. But other than that, it's not a terrible copy. But it was $5, so it was definitely worth $5, especially for it being something that's just not really easy to find. This is a tough book to find, just because there weren't a lot of people buying Cage, and this is, again, the incentive variant. I think it's 1 in 25 for issue 3 of that series. This week, I also got in my IEW online exclusives. Now, some of these have gotten pretty pricey. I don't know if this one has yet. I bought 2. I basically buy at least 2 of everything these days. I don't know, just like buying things in pairs, especially if they allow it. But I got the High Republic number 11. These are still polybagged, so they're still kind of cool. You can see I hate this stupid logo. They had the Force on these things. I wish it was on the bag and not on the actual book, but unfortunately, the online exclusive is on the book for these comics, but there they are. Like I said, I bought 2, so I am going to be doing a Whatnot auction, I think, on New Year's Eve. More info to come as we kind of shake things out. My buddy Ben C's getting me back into it. He's talking me into it, so I got a selection of books, some of which are going to be things like this that I have 2 of. So I'll just throw up the other for auction and I'll let you guys see if anybody wants it. So watch that show if you're interested in these things. So if you missed out on these High Republic IDW online exclusives, I'm going to have at least 1 copy of each up there on, like I said, New Year's Eve. And I mentioned that because I'd found out that this one, the annual, again, I got 2. So still polybagged. Got that little logo on it. This is selling pretty well. I mean, this is out there like 100, it's like $80, $100. So this one got pretty pricey, but I think it was $10 to order on the shop online. So I'll throw it up on the Whatnot auction. I'll throw it up for $1, and hopefully I get at least my $10 back. Other than that, it's up to you guys. If you guys want it, come check it out. Come check out the auction. I'm gonna have a ton of other books as well up for auction because I don't know, just want to get rid of some of these books, and this way I can get some other books and maybe put some more stuff out there and get some more content going. But again, keep an eye out for more details on that coming for the New Year's Eve Whatnot sale. I mean, you can follow me right now, and you'll be alerted when it comes around. It's Rennavision, so Rennavision on Whatnot is my handle, and I've done 2 on there already. I just haven't done it in a while, so I plan to get back on there. Yeah, soon. Just kind of get rid of it. I got a ton of books here, and I'll throw them up dollar auction, and let you guys have them if you want them. And finally, for the variants, also, if you saw on my IG post, I did get 2 of these as well. So maybe I'll throw one of these up. Got these All Hail Megatron. This is the final issue, issue 16. It is an Endless Summer homage. Pretty cool. I mean, you can see that they're robots. I got 2 of them, so maybe I'll put one of those up as well. All right, well, rack's full, so we're going to re-rack. Like I said, more details to come as we shake things out. I just was chatting with Ben today, and he mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, I'm down. But up next, we got some more randomness. These are just some random books that I've also grabbed over the last couple of weeks that I found interesting or just priced right for one reason or another. Like, grabbed a Legacy Zero. It's $3, so $3 in great shape. I'll grab this anytime I see it. So Legacy Zero, Darth Talon cover, pretty cool. Figured I'd grab it. I believe I actually needed one of these because I didn't have a regular cover A of this book, so I found this one. It was $4.50. So what is it? Quarter over cover. Silver Surfer 1, the Mike Allred series. Like I said, I enjoy Silver Surfer. He's one of my favorite characters, and I have this run. I just didn't have this regular cover for whatever reason. I think I had like one of the weird variants for it, and it just didn't have the cover A. So I was like, oh, well, there it is. It's like a quarter over cover, so I'll pick that up. Along with a couple of Shuri books I just found in a box. So issue 7, it's nothing really special about them, but these things are just getting tougher to find. I remember when they were in like dollar boxes and those like half-priced recent back issue boxes. So you can get things for like $2 or $2.50 depending on what the cover price was, that kind of thing. But I don't see them in there anymore because everybody's just buying Shuri type books and Riri and whatnot. So issue 9 was there as well. So I grabbed this too. I mean, it would have been nice if it was Ironheart 9, where the first meetup between Shuri and Ironheart, because people were buying that book for some reason. I guess these first meetups, like I said, for whatever reason, the recent first meetups are getting pretty pricey, which caused me to do that meetup video for Forgotten Friday just yesterday. And what else do I got here? I'll clear the rack just for the last little bit. These are just some Adam Hughes covers. If you've watched this stuff, I always end up buying Adam Hughes stuff. And even when I'm not sure if I have it or not. So things like this. Barbed Wire, issue 3. Not sure if I have it or not. So I figured I would grab it just in case because these things were cheap enough. And I think this is issue 2 of that same series. Again, I'm just an Adam Hughes fan, so I'll grab these. If they're duplicates, they're duplicates. I'll throw them in a pile. Maybe I'll sell these things at some point too. I did these out of order, and then there's also issue 5 for my last one. So again, this is just some of the random stuff I grab. I just grab the stuff that I like. I like certain cover artists, so I pick up their books. I've been looking for odd later printings, so I've been grabbing those. And underpriced variants are another thing that I like scooping up because eventually, sometimes these things get hot and then people want them. So, yesterday's ignored variant could be tomorrow's hot book for one reason or another because the artist or the character or just low print, it's hard to find. One thing or another, awareness eventually draws people to books and prices can go crazy in this market anymore. I thought the market would even out by now, but it's still it's a wild ride out there. So just be mindful with your own dollars. As you can see, most of this stuff I tell you basically when I remember that I paid. I don't pay too much because I don't like spending a lot on comics for just like individual comics most of the time, unless it's something I really, really want. I try to buy things cheaper. So this way, if I do need to flip them, I have some wiggle room. I'm not going to lose money. I got room to make money so I can then buy that bigger book eventually. So We'll see how things go. But hopefully you like that. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the pickups. If you guys like this and you guys missed this, I can do this more often. I just felt like showing the other video series was more important than just showing off the things that I've bought myself. I know sometimes we do pickups at the beginning of Star Wars, and sometimes we do it at the beginning of the tax show. I think I showed a couple of the books on the tax show, even just this week. But I don't know. Just let me know if you do want to see more pickups videos. Hopefully you guys will check out the Whatnot auction. Like I said, coming up on New Year's Eve, I'll be doing. Gonna have a ton of books. I'm putting it together now, curating it, if you will, with some of these variants. And the things you've been seeing, like when I get duplicates and doubles, that's the stuff that's going to be in there. So there's going to be some J. Scott Campbell exclusive variants in there. There's going to be some more Tyler Kirkham books, just things that I've gotten. A lot of signed books too, because I'm not a big signature fan. So sometimes when I get them, I don't know, I'd rather just give them to somebody else who would rather have that book. But that's the fun of mystery boxes. You never know what you're going to get, right? So that all being said, thanks for stopping by. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you're enjoying everything on the channel. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like, subscribe. Keep telling your friends so we can keep growing this thing and keep doing more giveaways. Check out the giveaway video so you can find out how you can get some free stuff this week. And yeah, I guess I'll see you guys soon. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully, on the Star Wars show. So come check that out. Live every Sunday, we talk Star Wars here on Rennavision. And every Wednesday, we do pop culture and the week's news and a topic on here. So hopefully you like it. See you guys soon.